Hey gang, so we want to welcome you to our Team Force call. Tonight we are doing a special call. We're opening up and talking a little bit more about what we're doing. Let me make sure I did hit record. Yes, what we're doing, what we do as coaches. You see us posting sweaty pictures. You see us posting good food, bad food. We have turned our fitness journey into a job. And so we wanted to share with you exactly what it is we do, so that then you can make an educated decision as to whether or not this is something for you. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my screen share, and then I'm going to hide this because I know that is going to get in the way there. You want to do that? Want to do that? Yes. Okay. So we'll start on slide 1. There you go. Honestly, you may know me, you may not know me. I want to make this be an educational, informational webinar sort of thing. I'm not in the business of trying to convince anybody that they need to do coaching, that they need to hop into groups. I'm not here to beg, plead, to get anybody to do this. What this is to give you the information you need, and I'm going to encourage you to pray about it, to see what it is you're feeling. If you're feeling nervous, that's okay. When you feel nervous, it means you're about to do something great. I always get nervous when I toe the start line of, a race. And so that's a good thing. A pit in your gut, not so much. And if this ends up not being the thing for you, that's totally okay. That is something we're going to talk about, how this whole thing is about. My passion is to help people be able to find their life purpose, their goals and dreams that were made for them by God to fulfill, and then go after them. And so I want you to be able to understand that first and foremost, that this is not a sales pitch, because we don't sell. I stink at selling. So I hope that you're able to really feel my heart. Like I said, I am spiritual, religious. I pray over my team, my coaches, because they're my friends, they're my family. Pray over the challengers, my groups, and I pray before I do calls like this. That way then I can speak to you clearly, answer your questions, and so you can feel whether or not this is right for you. Who am I? My name is Lori, and I am the founder of Team Force. I am a mom of 4. I'm a wife, a mom of 4, and that still is crazy to me because it's still recent. Scout just turned 5 months old today. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I sometimes have to count. Wait, 6, there's 6 of us. When I first had Scooter, my firstborn, I went from owning a business with my husband. I was the marketer, the vice president. I was the schmoozer, went out to lunches all the time. I was the people person. And when I had Scooter, that all stopped. And I would go days and weeks without having any sort of adult interaction and feeling, I love being a mom, but I felt pretty useless. Just because, as a new mom, it's like feed, diaper, burp, put to bed. If they sleep, they sleep, shower, maybe not. So I went from being an important person to having an important job, but not feeling the value, not feeling appreciated. And so I was overtired and cranky, and I went into major depression. Looking back now, I needed to be on medication or something. What I did was I self-medicated with sugar. And I would go and buy 4 containers of Betty Crocker icing and eat them out with a spoon. And I had them hidden. I bought forks that I had them hidden around the house. So when Cameron was home, he didn't know that I was grabbing this sugar. And I would hide like the Swiss rolls, the Swiss Miss rolls. Oh, still think about it. Underneath the passenger side of the car, the seat, just in case wherever we were going, I would be able to get a hit. Like we would go to church and I would pass Scooter on to Cameron and tell him I'm going to the bathroom. I would sneak out to the car and I would eat. because I just needed that sugar to stay awake, to give me that boost of energy. And really, it was crashing me harder than ever. I found that I was losing myself, and it came to a point when Scooter was crying early from a nap, and I threw the baby monitor across the room, and I just cussed it out. And I realized that it was directed towards my baby, who was helpless and needed me. And I couldn't even take care of him because I wasn't able to take care of me. And I went into his room and I picked him up and I held him for the very first time. And he was 4 months old by then. And I had never held him like that for all of his life, for the whole first 4 months. And I finally held him, and I looked at him and I made him a promise that his mom would be there for him. And I was going to take care of myself so that I could take care of him. And I cleared out all the sugar that was in the house, and Cam's jaw dropped. There was close to close to $200 worth of hidden snack cakes and icing and all sorts of sweets just everywhere. Looking at our budget, I was spending tons of money just on junk food. And I went online because I could not go to a gym because I had mom guilt. So I couldn't take my kid to a gym and put him in a daycare when I was already feeling really depressed and feeling like the worst mom in the world anyway. And so I found some home workouts, and it was between P90X and Insanity when I looked up home workouts. And I didn't have any equipment, and so I picked Insanity because I didn't need equipment. And it looked like what I did in college softball. And I started Insanity, and I threw up the very first time I did it. I didn't make it all the way through. I was like, oh, no way. And I got even more upset because I was like, I used to be able to do this. I was comparing myself to my college days, right? Never a good thing. And so I went onto their message boards and found a group of people who started that day. And I even was anonymous. Like, everything was anonymous. Didn't fill out any, like Scooter's mom and the whole rest of my profile, anonymous. Because I didn't want anybody to know. Because I didn't want to fail. I didn't want to publicly fail. That was a fear of mine that I have had to get over. And I completed Insanity, and I got in the best shape of my life. And 2 days later, found out I was pregnant again. It's like, yay. So I started a group. And so groups and accountability and the social interaction of groups have always been a part of what I love. Because I started in a group on Facebook, and it was just, I need help. I need help through this pregnancy. And I have had that help and that support and that accountability through, Andy and Gigi and now Scout. And I had a friend who was added into one of these groups by another friend. So we didn't even know each other. And she said, do you realize that you can help people and you can make an income doing this? And that was like mind blowing, because at the same time, I was actually looking at like stuffing envelopes, because I'm like, I'm at home, I need to stuff envelopes. I was even looking at like, okay, in-laws are close. Could I drop my boy off to be able to go work at the local grocery store down the corner? Because Cam is a hard worker, but the way that his job is he's self-employed and he shoots commercials. So he would shoot a commercial and he would edit a commercial. But while he was editing a commercial, he needed to be either marketing to get more projects, or he needed to have another commercial already lined up. So he would be shooting a commercial during the day and then editing the previous project at night. And so it was like he had 2 jobs, and he was staying up late and working both ends. And I'm like, here I am. I'm working out. I'm on Facebook running these groups. Maybe I should look into this coaching thing, because I'm already looking at trying to help supplement our income anyway. And so I started doing it just kind of like as a hobby, and it really has taken off. And the reason why it's taken off is because of these groups, because of the accountability that's there. And I'll talk about that more later. I'm a Star Diamond Beachbody coach and a Success Club All-Star. What that Beachbody lingo means is that I could sit here and say, Beachbody works, I'm making an income, I'm getting fit, I'm getting healthy, blah, blah, blah. But those titles, what that means is that I am passionately dedicated to paying this forward, because I cannot repay the people who helped me through my pregnancies in any way to stay healthy. I can't repay them. So I need to pay it forward. And I can never repay the people who have helped me along in my business to grow an income. So I need to pay it forward. And so that is me. I am passionately dedicated about paying it forward. And I am a personal development advocate. Being a Beachbody coach, you're going to improve your life. It's a lot of focus on you and becoming a better version of yourself. So in order to do that, you got to face a lot of ish in your life. And I'm so very grateful for Beachbody, because there was so many things in my life that my fears of failure, my lack of communication, my short temper from growing up with a family of very loud, yelling parents, so many different things that I didn't realize, that since becoming a Beachbody coach and having personal development be a huge focus, I have become a better mother because I have learned more about personalities. I've become a better wife because I've learned about relationships and communication. You know, I have better relationships with my friends, and I am a happier person because of it. So that is me. I'm a happy, passionately dedicated person who has up days and down days. And I share about it all. So if you go find me on Facebook, I leave everything out there. So you can get to know me as much or as little as you like. So what is Team Beachbody, and why did I pick Team Beachbody over stuffing envelopes, going to the grocery store to get a job, babysitting? Honestly, I hate network marketing, which is funny because I'm a network marketer. But no, I hate the people who turn network marketing into ick. And I'm from Utah, and Utah is like network marketing capital of the world. And so I knew what I did not want my business to look like. I knew what I did not want it to do. I knew what I did not want it to be. And so when I first learned about Beachbody and coaching, and then I was like, oh, network marketing, I was like, whoa, hold up. we're gonna learn about this. And what I learned through my research is Beachbody is different. A lot of network marketing companies, you got a lot of guys in suits in a room going, okay, how can we make some more money? How can we, you know, make a bigger paycheck? And so they're like, well, we want to do this. We'll do this model. And then they go and they find a product to fill the model. And then they open it up and say, who wants to sell it? Well, Beachbody started out in, 1998. Right here, you could, oh yeah, I did it in my mouse. Carl Deichler and John Cogden got together and they said, we want to do an infomercial company. They had some fitness experience. Carl Deichler was way into the infomercial, QVC, all that stuff. And so they went and they found trainers, or they had trainers start to come to them and say, workout programs, let's sell them on infomercials. Let's, put them on there, shoot an infomercial and put it up there. So that's how Beachbody got started. Is they were an infomercial company where trainers could take their programs to Carl and John, and they would decide whether or not it was worthy of creating an infomercial and selling it. So they started out with a product that worked, and they did okay here and there until then P90X came out. And actually, the story behind P90X is that it took 200 different versions of the infomercial before it actually took off. And they said that the thing that had that one version just finally take off is that they were like, can we really market extreme home workout to people? And it wasn't working because they're showing, the P90X program, and they're showing home gyms, and they're showing all this stuff, and it wasn't taking off. And then some intern, I'm sure, somewhere put in a 4-second clip of a guy moving his coffee table over to the side and then turning the remote, turning the TV on with the remote, like 4 seconds literally. And that just took off. All of a sudden people were like, oh, I've got room in my living room. And that's how P90X actually took off after 200 tries, go figure. And so they had the message boards, and somebody posted, hey, this P90X stuff, does it really work? And they kind of were like really small team back then. And they're like, what do we do? Do we keep that post? Do we have it there? Like, do we delete it? Do we respond? What do we do? And all of a sudden, just like comment after comment after comment after comment after comment of people saying, yes, man, here are my results. Yes, I'm loving it. Yes, 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 yes. Just tons of comments of people sharing their story about how it has helped them. And they actually, from that one thread, helped this person got P90X, and they all it was like a nebulous formed of like all these people just converged on this one thread, and they all did P90X together. They were like, oh my gosh, like working out at home, you still need the social accountability. You need the support. You need the love, the help, going through in the trenches together. You need a place to post for accountability. You need people checking in on you. And they're like, this is brilliant. And it's going to change this whole entire industry. And it did. That is when they decided to introduce the Team Beachbody, the coaching part of it. And they said all these people are referring their friends and family to, like on the infomercial, when they called in, they're like, how did you first hear about this program? And it was like, so-and-so down the street had the results. So-and-so down the street had the results. My friend, my brother, my uncle, my neighbor, got these results. And so they said, when we do these programs, should we put them on the shelf in Walmart and wherever, just with every other workout program that's out there? And they decided to go through the people who are already doing word of mouth marketing, network marketing, word of mouth marketing, relationship marketing. And so that's how it all started. That's how the network marketing side started. People sharing their stories. And it has not changed. I promise you that it has not changed. The cool part is that this next slide shows you that soon as they decided to open it up to have people who are doing the programs helping other people, I promise you, are a company that is all about continually doing better. They could have sat back with P90X and said, we got our product, let's just go. Let's just sit back, line our pockets, and let these people sell this stuff for us. But no, they said, we want to continue to give people solutions to their fitness goals. And so you can see Insanity came out, Les Mills Pump came out, The Asylum, Body Beast. I mean, they said people need yoga because they're sore and they're from doing all these hard workouts. So they did the Tai Chang, and then Pio came out. And then they're like, you know what? People are busy. And that's one of the number one excuses, that I don't have time to work out. An hour and a half of freaking yoga, I can't do that. So they came out with P90X 3 and Max 30. And I mean, we have now 22 Hardcore, Tony's latest program, 22 minutes. And honestly, it's 20 minutes with a 2-minute cool down. So seriously, no excuses there. We even have 2 of the Les Mills previous master trainers. They're coming out with new programs. We have Autumn coming out with Country Heat in July. So like Size, Shanti's Size, which is hip hop dancing, but it's country line dancing. So this company is constantly evolving, constantly coming up with new things, constantly evolving with the needs and the desires of the people that they're serving. And so this company listens. They came out then, with Shakeology and the refresh, for nutrition. They have the boost to add in. So that way when you're traveling and you can't take kale with you in a bag, you can just take the boost with you of greens. And then Beachbody Performance is a supplemental line approved by the NSF, which is collegiate athlete level. They do all the testing for drugs, and it's absolutely 100% approved, certified. So all those hardcore programs out there, you got that for that. So this just kind of shows they're not stopping, and I got to say, there's no stopping this company. I thought before, when I first started, I was like, oh my gosh, how many workout programs can you do? It's going to get boring. I am so incredibly mind blown by how I have not gotten bored with the programs that have been coming out. It is it's phenomenally exciting that I get to choose from a variety of stuff available to me. And this is a picture from Nashville, Carrie Lynn. Woo! If you look, here's the group of yellow shirt people. I believe that this is our group. I think Carrie Lynn, I think you're right there. I was in my pink. I think that's me. So there you go, guys. We got Carrie Lynn, we got Meredith. We got all, that's our team right there. So you can see us right there. You can say, oh my gosh, 1 million people, like everybody knows somebody who's a coach. Well, that's not necessarily true. Not everybody knows who is, that there's a coaching opportunity. And like I said, they're still growing. And guys, this is we're in United States and Canada. They just opened up Puerto Rico. We aren't even worldwide. And I got to tell you, people in Europe, they are biting at the bit. They love Insanity. They love Shantine. They love just the programs. They're over there. And Europe and Mexico, they are chomping at the bit, waiting for Beachbody to open up and be able to expand into their areas. So, I mean, like, we haven't even touched the surface. And you talk about the obesity epidemic. 1 million people helped last year. There are so many more who could use our help. And I'm only one person. I got 4 kids. I don't have all day to be sitting at the computer talking to everybody. But if I help you be able to help somebody, it's the ripple effect. And it'll just continue and get bigger and better. So the Shakeology stuff, you may have heard of it. Have you heard of the bottom of the bag guarantee test? I challenge you to put that to the test. Shakeology has this money back promise where you can try this whole entire bag for 30 days. You can drink Shakeology. And if it hasn't done what you want it to do, then you can send it back and get your money back. Like, it's like, what other, you can't buy a loaf of bread and eat the bread and then be like, that bread wasn't good, and get your money back for it. And so this is something that they fully 100% believe in. And Shakeology is not just a protein drink. I hear how, oh, it's so expensive. It's when you compare it to like crap protein drinks that have GMOs and artificial flavors and soy and all these filler ingredients. Here, this next slide. These are the ingredients that are in Shakeology. So every scoop you get all of this. It's more like comparing to like juicing. Like, you get a shot of wheatgrass in every single drink you have. Like, people are going and paying like what Jamba Juice has it now for like $3 for a shot of wheatgrass, and so you can get all of this. It's got the maca maca, the acai berry. Those acai berry bowls are going huge now too. You can have all of that in every single drink you have. And it's a meal. It's a meal replacement that has all of this in it. It is the healthiest meal of the day that I have. And it was approved as my prenatal pill because my OB said there's no way I can give you any pill that is equal to this. And besides, if you can get this in whole food form, why would I want to give you a pill that's synthetically made? And so I am 100% behind Shakeology because it has been my go-to to curb my cravings. It is not just a weight loss. It is get a high dose of dense nutrition, high dose of goodness for not a lot of calories, without the soy, without the artificial sugars, without the artificial ingredients, without the fillers. Because again, this company is dedicated to helping you get your results. So try it. Try the bottom of the bag. Promise. I challenge you to do that. So we talked about fitness programs. We talked about nutrition. So what makes Beachbody unique? I mean, we got gyms. We got other programs. We got all this stuff going on. There's no lack of information on how to get fit and healthy, right? So why Beachbody? Well, because it puts everything together. I mean, you can pay tons for a gym membership, go to the gym, not be able to use any of the equipment because it's broken, or some sweaty guy just got off of the treadmill. You're trying to figure out how to like pull the pin out of the weights to be able to do the lat pull down, if you even know if you're doing the right form. And if you are, it's probably because you're paying up the nose for a personal trainer who has no idea how to talk to you and actually it can't like physically help you with your nutrition because he's not certified in that. And so then you got to go get a nutritionist to help you with your nutrition. And a nutritionist doesn't really have the legalities to really help you with a fitness plan. And it's like Beachbody has it all together. You've got world-class trainers who are certified, world-class, know what they're doing, who have come together with putting Shakeology together, and their nutrition guide, their meal plans are being created based on those programs. So you have everything together, and they have put this in this package for you. But it doesn't stop there. You then have a group of people who are getting up every day dedicated to helping you get results, going through the nutrition guide, going through using the tools of motivation and dedication, checking in on you, supporting you, commiserating with you, celebrating with you. This group of people, you have a group 24/7 that is there for you to help you be able to use the tools to get your results. And then after that, you've got rewards. Beachbody loves to celebrate. And so every day they are giving $500 for people who are turning in their transformation photos. And it doesn't mean like ripped six-pack abs photos. It is their journey photos. I completed this program, and you send in your day 1 and day 30, day 21, day 60, whatever it is, and they are pulling, drawing a name, a person's picture, and just saying, congratulations for completing the program. Here's $500 for you. You know, they've got t-shirts. They've got the $100,000 winner. They love to reward you. They're always doing some sort of competition. There's a summer competition right now. If you submit your results between now and it's May or June. I think it's June because it's 60 days, I believe. They've got like it's like a $5,000 prize, right? Okay, so they're giving away money to incentivize you to get results, to use the programs, to pull it off the shelf, and to actually get results. They are about serving you and helping you get to where you want to go. I love being a part of it. I love doing these groups. I told you, my background is in doing these groups. That is where I thrive. That is what has helped me stay accountable, is these groups. Lifetime accountability. Because I am in these groups, and honestly, it's selfish. Because not only am I having to show up and I'm having to post and I'm talking. And when you talk, you teach, and then you learn better. You internalize it better. So I use these groups to talk and teach new things that I'm learning. And then at the same time, I've got these girls who are saying, hey, Lori, where are you? There isn't a day that goes by that I don't have somebody checking in on me. Like, how cool is that? It's amazing. And so proven results. These programs are not in question. They are not on trial. Here are some coaches on our team. Sarah Hatch, look at her over here. She is an amazing mom. And even just like, look at the hand on the hip. She's just sassy now, right? She loves the transformation because of how she feels. And here's Michelle. Oh my gosh, like mind blown. Hammer and chisel. Absolutely amazing. I think I want to say Sarah, 21-day fix and max 30, and she just started hammer and chisel. This is a hammer and chisel before and after. Here's Sarah Collins. Sarah Collins won $500 for her transformation with T25. This is actually an old photo. She's going to submit another one in because she came to me after I had Gigi, and she said, oh my gosh, what are you doing? T25, 25 minutes. Hello, 5 days a week. Drinking Shakeology. That's what she had time for. And she got these results. Then she ended up getting pregnant, and she had her baby girl Mandy. And dude, she looks freaking awesome, right? Like amazing. And so again, proven results that we teach you the tips and tricks to make it a lifestyle. There's no like, oh my gosh, what happens if I like forget what I've learned, right? You learn things to make it stick. And here's Cecilia. Oh my gosh. So this is her after her last little baby. And then this is her, and she just found out that she's pregnant that day. So she's having a little baby girl, Ruthie Ann. And I didn't grab the picture, but she worked really hard while her husband was deployed. And I think it was 45 pounds she lost while he was gone. And I said, oh my gosh, that is amazing. You're a rock star. And so she had this dress on, and she was like, I lost 45 pounds. And I got to meet her. I went down to Texas in February, and I met her. And at 22 weeks pregnant, she's wearing that dress, which means that she lost the 45 pounds, got pregnant, and then continued to stay fit so she could still fit into that dress. How cool is that? Like, okay, I love this. I love this. It is so invigorating and so inspiring to me. Sorry, I get really excited. If I get too emotional, you're going to have to deal with it. Because I get so excited about this. But here's the thing. And this is the slide that I kept practicing on. I told myself I wasn't going to cry. I moved 7 times in 13 years growing up. I cannot look back through all of my years in elementary school, junior high, high school, college. where I have kept in touch with anybody. I didn't have a best friend. And I told Cameron that one day. I said, I don't have anybody. I see him and he's still talking to like childhood friends. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, how do you still stay in touch with them? We moved around a lot and I never developed the skills to open up. I never wanted to open up because I would open up, make a friend, and then move. And that was a very, very sad adult life I was living. And I even remember saying, I'm so stressed and I'm so overwhelmed with everything I've got going on. I don't even have time to talk to people. If they don't have direct influence over what my kids are doing, I don't have time to talk to them. Like, how selfish and sad. And I didn't realize how lonely I was until I became a coach. Like I said, I have somebody checking in on me every single day. And guys, this is like some of the people on our team. These people have people, and those people have people. And they're my family. So I'll even put this disclaimer in right now. If you are not somebody who is a team player, if you are not somebody who likes to share, because guys, like, tips and tricks, things that are working for the business, things that are not working for the business, things that are working for your fitness and things that are not working for your fitness, like, we share everything. This is my family. And so I love them. And so if you are not interested in becoming part of a family, then this team is not going to be for you. This is unique. This team is unique because there are teams out there that they think that they have success and they don't share it, and they have a lack of abundance mentality. And this team has abundance mentality like never before. It's mind blowing. So I love these guys. Imagine having all these people getting up, praying for you, checking in on you, supporting you, motivating you. These people and hundreds of thousands more. Like, talk about a warm hug, right? We connect with people, we nourish our relationships, and we empower each other to stand up and go after our goals. That is what Team Force is about, focusing on real consistent effort. And so that is, I got through that without bawling my eyes out. So do I make a good coach? What do I have to do? I don't have my six pack. I don't know anything about working out. I'm just starting out. Doesn't matter. Here's what you don't have to be: fitness nutritioner expert. You don't have to have all the ins and outs. In fact, facts like that like I said, no lack of knowledge. So you don't need to have a degree in any of that. You don't already have to have your fitness and nutrition goals, because honestly, inviting people is what we do, and we share our story and we share our ups and downs, and it's way easier and more exciting to connect with people and invite them to do it with you than it is to say 50 years ago, 10 years ago, I lost, 20 pounds. It's like, constantly reinventing a story, constantly creating a story and getting better, and sharing that with people. And an experienced salesperson, I hate sales, and we talk very much about how we do not allow sales. We don't allow ick. That, like I said, I hate network marketing. That is icky. And so that is something we avoid. And that is what has helped us to succeed. And so you don't have to, go sell your friends and family, no friends and family plan. That's not us. What you do need to be sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. You need to be sharing your journey. So that's why I always say, if you already are talking about how you want to get fit and healthy, if you're already taking pictures or posting about your workouts, or if you already have taken a picture of your food and posted it, then you can be a coach. You need to be committed to, let's see, I'm checking the time, make sure I don't take too much of your time. Being proof the products work. And that does not mean you have to have a six-pack, but it just means that you have to be authentic and real, and you have to share the ups and downs. You have to share that you are doing it. You are walking the talk. You're not just there in a challenge group and posting all this stuff and then sitting back and eating cookies and bonbons and you guys do this. You have to show up. You're a challenger in the trenches in your own groups. And we're going to have this, our journey's never done. And so you just have to be committed to trying to get better each day. I mean, how cool is that? To be a coach, you just have to try and do a little bit better. You have to improve yourself and then share about it. And when I say improving and developing themselves, that's mentally. And that has been the biggest thing is, again, the mental, emotional, spiritual growth that I have experienced is mind-blowing. I never read a book. Cliff Notes were my friends. Never read a book all the way through from whenever to college, through college. And now I am a book. I pop in my headphones, Audible, while I'm driving, while I'm in the shower. Put your phone in a baggie, and then it doesn't fall and get wet. While you're emptying the dishwasher. Honestly, some people say, "Oh, well, I've got the kids in the car." My kids love listening to my personal development. Scooter now listens to my personal development books as he falls asleep. And I cannot be more proud of him for doing that. He was having a problem with friends in school about how he felt left out. And so I had him listen to How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie while he fell asleep. And he came home last month. We were walking home and he said, "You know what, Mom? That book really worked because it talked about smiling." And so I smiled at somebody today. And they smiled back and asked me to sit next to them in the cafeteria. And I was blown away by how simple life can be without all the clutter, without all this mess, without all the cattiness and whatever. A smile changed my son's school day. And so improving and developing ourselves to be able to recognize the areas that we need growth in, and then working towards improving that. Again, becoming a better version of yourself and sharing about it. So what do I get as a coach? You know what? You get to work your own hours. And I can, you can do part-time or full-time. This is exactly what you want it to be. You can build online or in person. I am an online person because I got the 4 kids and I have no idea if I'm going to be able to wrangle them in, do just running off this way or that way. And you share your passion and attract your people. And we call them your peeps. Attract your peeps. Attract people who are like you. You don't have to be somebody else. You're going to attract people who are like you. You will not see me posting about fashion on my Facebook because I don't do fashion. I do t-shirts and jeans. And so I love talking to people who know t-shirts and jeans. I would not be able to have a conversation with somebody who knows the different brands of mascara. It just wouldn't work. So you're building your friends who are like you, and you're talking to them, and you are building this tribe. And you do it, and you can. With the kids, with a Scout, this is Scout down here. When she was born, I had my day just all scrambled up. So I was able to set aside some time at night. I call it the magic hour between 9 and 10 o'clock. Scout, everybody was in bed, and Scout didn't get fed again until 10. And so that's when I would work my business between 9 and 10 when she was very first born. I get to do 10 a.m. workouts with Gigi. You'll see her all over the place because that's when this really started to take off for me. So I get to choose when I want to work out, and I can have my kids work out with me. I don't have to get up and get to the gym and get back before the kids get up. I can, and a lot of times I do, actually. But if it doesn't happen, if something happens with the kids, I don't have to worry about missing the gym class. I have it right there in my home, and I can do that. I surprised Scooter and Andy. They were getting out for spring break, and Andy got an award. And the teacher called and said, "Hey, can you make it?" It was last minute. "Hey, it's tomorrow. Can you make it?" I'm so grateful that I could say, yes, I can come. I don't have to call anybody to ask for time off of work. I don't have to scramble to see if I can slip out. I didn't have to use my lunch break at time. And then I said, "Hey, kids, do you want to go for lunch? Do you want to be done with school? I can have them home for the rest of the day." And so that's been awesome for me. And I'm going to get to go to the summit. The national conference is amazing. You get to work out live with the trainers. You get to hear from them. You get to connect and see that you are not the only fitness fanatic when there are, Carolyn, 25,000 people who lined the street. That was what that picture was. 25,000 people who lined the street in Nashville working out at, 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. And the people of Nashville thought we were insane. And we said, heck yeah, we are. And look, there are 25,000 of us. And then there was at least a few thousand more because they broadcast it live on TV, online. And so there was a few thousand more all over the world, because it was online, who were there with us doing it at the same time. So it's really cool to be able to take this trip and to do this and to connect with other people who are like you and see that you're not the only one who really wants to be on this journey of getting fit and healthy.
If you do it for anything, do it for that connection. Going to Tennessee and getting a girls' week. It's awesome.
Yes, we have rooms booked, and that's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. I wanted to talk more about the rewards, because, guys, I love being a mom, but honestly, I struggle because my love language, something I learned about, my love language is words of affirmation. It's recognition, being told, having my efforts recognized, constantly being affirmed, that validated that I am doing a good job. That's my love language. And while motherhood is amazing and the most wonderful calling and, position, and the kids are amazing and beautiful and wonderful, it is a very dirty, messy, chaotic, stressful, anxiety-ridden job. And I struggled. And when I started Beachbody and I got this message from a friend who said, "Hey, I just noticed that you lost the weight. Congratulations. I just noticed that, you're running your first challenge group. Congratulations." When I started getting recognition, and then Beachbody corporate called and said, "Hey, you know what? We're noticing that you're doing activity. Utah is growing," because I got a lot of local peeps here. They said, "Congratulations." I was just like, oh my gosh, like, people are saying congratulations. Like, that hasn't happened in a long time. Hugs and kisses and I love you moms, with snotty noses. They're wonderful and amazing. But to have another adult recognize that you're putting forth effort and doing something, just for me was really, really awesome. And to have that recognition from your friends and from the other women around you, it really helps. It really helps me with my love language. You get the commissions. No stuffing envelopes. You're going to get paid to do this. You're adding a supplemental income. Think about being able to work out and buy these workouts and drink Shakeology for free because you're helping other people. So you're getting fit and healthy for free. I don't know any other gym that's going to pay you to come visit them. You can think bigger and think groceries, gas for your car. Is there a credit card that you need to pay down? And for those who are serious and growing bigger, paying off your house, being debt free, being able to go on vacations, and I'll show down here. That's the one thing that I said, Cameron, I am always going to help us be able to have that time, because we just never really were able to find time to go on vacation. And our vacations were like, where do you want to drive? Wherever we could drive to. And with Beachbody, what they have is they call it Success Club. And so for helping people with a challenge pack, the fitness program and Shakeology, you get Success Club points. And they recognize when you help 3 to 5 people a month. And when you do that, they have a trip. They had a cruise to, we went to the Cayman Islands. They had Cancun. This past year, we went to Jamaica. I did not make it on there because Scout was not old enough, and I could not leave. I couldn't bring myself to leave her at home. But Cameron and I have been to places around the world that we would never have gone to, and we've done it for free, because as you help people, Beachbody recognizes it, and they then will pay for your trip. Obviously, I have to, no guarantee. It's based on how many people you help. Your recognition, your paychecks, these things are based on how many people you help. And if you help the 3 to 5 people, it takes dollars off of the price of the trip. And so you help 3 to 5 people, you help 20 people or 30 people, you help enough people, and you get to go on these trips for free. They pay your way. And they have other perks where they can pay for your, get bonus and pay for your airfare, pay for the excursions, so you're not just stuck on a ship. I will say that this past year and the year before that, we were able to go completely for free because they paid with the bonus money for the flights for Cameron and I. And so you get these trips. And I said, Cameron, what if I just did this enough so that every year we get a free trip like this? Like, what if that was my big goal, was to be able to go on a vacation with my husband. And you can see, and here we were in Cancun, and that was when we announced, we wrote in the sand, we love you guys, Lori, Cameron, and Scout. And that's how we announced that we were pregnant, because I was 8 weeks pregnant there on that trip. And they have these, the coach summit, they have leadership retreats. They have these things to teach you and to help you and to build you up for success. And they have t-shirts. I mean, if you are the type of person who loves to get gifts and loves to get things and loves to get trips for hard work you're doing, then this is for you. If you're the type of person who loves helping people and loves being a part of their journey, this is for you. If you're the type of person who loves to have this process of being able to get from point A to point B, financial freedom, being able to have, no-brainer, this is for you. If you are the type of person who loves to have fun, this is for you, because we have a blast. It is amazingly fun. So I'm going to go. No, I'll do whatever. I'll do this now. Switching gears, talking about money. Okay. What is this really? Okay, that's cool and all, but what is it? What is this really? Here's the money breaking down. Honest to goodness, here is me signing up in November, and that was my sister buying. Back then, they didn't have challenge packs. You had to buy Shakeology and the workout program separately. And so there's my sister. My mom bought something. My dad bought something, just kind of like, hey, who wants to do this? Working at like a hobby. And then here is something so significant, it blows my mind. This is not including, Cameron also has his own coach account, because he has done awesome and has helped me, and he has talked to a lot of his friends. And so this does not include Cameron's account as well. So we're getting paid, get paid twice. Me and Cameron, we get a paycheck every single week. He doesn't know all the details. I'm just like, hey, our paycheck today. He's like, woo. But here, I had Scout on 11/7/2015. So I took basically these 2 months off. And like I said, I did a power hour, an hour every night. And you can see the drastic difference and the drastic change of my weekly paycheck. And I took a screenshot of this because here's $699.40. So that's that week's paycheck. So you can see retail commission. I wasn't doing a lot. I was just helping those 3 people so I can get our trip. But then we ended up not going on, realizing then that Scott was going to be too young. But I wasn't like doing, super. This number is not me. That's what I want to get across. This number is not me. What this number is this is subscription commission. It's the club membership that gets you the Beachbody on demand every quarter. They charge $40 to be able to access the online portal. And so I have people who are club members. And so this 1 week was a particularly okay week with subscription commissions. This team bonus and the matching bonus. Team bonus is when you can get paid 2 different ways. You can get paid retail by, I call him a challenger coach, the type of coach who continually invites people to our challenge groups and helps people get fit and healthy. And you continue to help people on that journey, and you get a commission for every product that you sell, the challenge pack or Shakeology or the club membership, whatever it is that you sell, you do get a 25% commission on. That's awesome. That's great. But I want to be able to help other people. I want to be able to get paid if I'm not able to always be online working. And I want to help other people be able to create this source of income that is going to continue to grow. And so this team bonus, what Beachbody does is, it's, again, the pay structure is different. It's unlike others where I'm not taking anything from my coaches. I don't make money off of what they make. You keep everything. Talk to your coach. They keep everything. Their hard work is their hard work, and they keep everything. But then Beachbody recognizes the leaders who step up and set up systems to help their coaches succeed. And so as a team, every time we do hit a quota, every time we do succeed, every time we do help 3 to 5 people, as many coaches help 3 to 5 people, Beachbody pays me a bonus. And so this team bonus is Team Force. It's my team who has, for this whole entire 2 months, carried me through and supported me. Because before that whole entire year, I worked my butt off and I set up a whole entire team training so that they didn't need to wait on me because I was mommy zombie mode. So they utilized that system to be able to grow their businesses so that I could spend time with Scout here, and I was still able to get paid.
You can use this computer.
And so what this shows right here is that this is not me saying, look, you can be successful, look what I've done, and look, and me. This is what Team Force is all about. We're about getting up and going to work and helping other people succeed. Because when you help people get what they want, then you get what you want. And honestly, I'll tell you that this pay structure is different, and I'm not here to convince you to sign up as a coach, because you can see that there's no big, these things are if your coach signs up with, this is if I signed up any coaches with a challenge pack, it goes down here sort of deal. And, and I can go over extra, the deep stuff. But what this is we're not getting a big old commission, a big old bonus if we're going to sign you up as a coach. We get paid if we help other people reach their dreams and their goals and their paychecks and help other people. And so it's completely pointless for me to sit here and sell you a pipe dream about how you're going to get rich quick and it's going to be amazing and you're never going to have to worry about whatever, and sell you a bunch of lies to get you to sign up as a coach if you're not going to work it. I'm not about just signing up coaches just because that doesn't help me. What helps me is helping people be able to set up their online business and do an online business. And so that's where, I wanted to make sure I cover that. I have a little note that says, make sure you talk about this, where this pay structure is different than others. It's not a get rich quick, and it's not a sign as many people up as you can, to get a BMW. We'll just put it out there. This is help people realize the opportunity they have to change their economy in their own household, to change the environment in their household, to change the lifestyle in their household, to stop waiting on a freaking government to do something for them. This is about helping people realize they have the control of their life to live life by design, and you help them make it. And then Beachbody will pay you for helping them and for you stepping up into the leadership position. That's how that works. I think that is a pretty kick trash sort of a system, because that means that everyone is in it to help each other. There is nobody in it for themselves. We all have our goals. We all have our dreams. We all have the same mission: to get up, to check in on each other, and to make each other's goals and dreams come true. And so that's what I love. That's why our team is awesome, because we see that, we recognize that, and we get up every single day to make that happen. So you're sitting here going, okay, what are the options? You're like, yes, awesome, great. Sign me up as a coach. Or you're sitting there going, I don't know. Hold on. Go back. I did it again. I'm right. Maybe we'll just do this. Maybe coaching, you're just like, I just kind of want to see how this works. I want to see if the products work. I want to see if Shakeology works. I want to see if the fitness program works. I want to see if this works for me. I understand. Totally get it. We support everybody on their journey, whether it be financial or physical. So if you want to just join as a customer, here's the options to do that. We have a new group starting middle of April. You can hop in on that, see how it works, see how a group works. you can get a challenge pack. You can choose one of your fitness programs. You get your first shipment of Shakeology, which is like paying for 30 meals up front. And you get the 30-day free trial to the club. And that has, you can even see some of the pictures here, Insanity, Chalene Extreme, P90X, P90X3. You got Turbo Fire, Brazil Butt Lift. You have all these programs that are actually already on there for free. And then your program that you purchase is also going to be online. So then you can do it anywhere. Like, hello, turn on, Daniel Tiger, and then turn on 22-minute hardcore, and you can get workout done. Well, you can get your workout done while your child watches some Daniel Tiger, some Sesame Street, that sort of thing, Super Y, Little Einsteins on the TV. You turn on your iPad and you get your workout done, or make them watch the iPad, and that's been awesome for me to be able to have that option. You could just skip the challenge pack and get Shakeology HD only. Or you could just skip Shakeology altogether and get the fitness program only. I am big time focused on paying off my house. We have it set to be within the next 2 years. So I'm a very avid, like, Dave Ramsey sort of fan. And so I always tell people, like, you're going to get your program, 30 meals, and this is the best deal for $50 to $80 at a discounted rate. So I'm always like, the challenge pack, if you're a Dave Ramsey fan, the challenge pack is the best way to get the best bang and the best guarantee to reach your goals, because you have all the tools, than if you were to just get the Shakeology or the fitness program. If you already have a fitness program, get a challenge pack and give the program as a gift to somebody else. That's a viable option to help somebody else along the way. If you are thinking, okay, I want to join as a coach, what does this cost me? You could go and get a franchise for a few $100,000. Or you could, as a coach, again, get the challenge pack. You get your fitness program, Shakeology, 30-day free trial to the Beachbody Club, and they waive the coach enrollment fee. Because, again, it's about sharing your story. So in order to share your story, you need to start your story, start your journey. Start documenting day one. This is my before picture. This is how I feel. This is where I am. And then you are able to have the tools to try them and to be able to share them and invite people to do it with you. You could get Shakeology HD and then also pay the $39.95 coach enrollment fee. Honestly, guys, if you're going to do that, it's going to cost the same price as it would to get a challenge pack. So just get another program. Because you're going to finish that program, have awesome results, and want to continue on. So get another program that you'll do after. Or you could just get the fitness program, and you can sign up as a coach, and you can start sharing your journey about doing your workouts and work up to earning the commissions to be able to cover your Shakeology and be able to drink it for free. And then you can tell everybody, look, I'm getting fit and healthy for free. Let's see. There is the ongoing business service fees every month. It's $15.95. I want to say it's $16.95 here in Utah. It is taxable. I don't know if I should be going into that much detail. It is taxable. So check with your coach in your state to see what that is. Utah is $16.95. But this is what you get, guys. You get everything. Like I have my programs. I have my own Shakeology. I don't have a bunch of P90X, and I don't have a bunch of Shakeology in my trunk. Beachbody does that all for you. Beachbody is totally investing hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars into their infomercials still. So that way then, Insanity, P90X, 21-Day Fix, so that way then that's why these are household names, because they are doing the marketing for you. You're getting your online store. So they're going to the store that is constantly being updated, and they are purchasing, and you don't have to worry about running to the post office every single day. They have 24-hour tech support. So when your customer, has a DVD scratched at 2 a.m. in the morning because they just got off a shift from nursing, they can call customer service. Sort of deal. You get the on-demand streaming. You get the Success on Demand. They have a little tab and they have Success on Demand. Success Magazine is actually available to us coaches every single month. Just part of the thing that we get. We get awesome training from them, awesome calls. So you're paying $16.95 or $15.95 for a franchise. Ask any person, ask any restaurant owner, ask any franchise owner how much they paid to start and how much they're paying monthly to be able to keep this business going. Overhead costs and all the marketing costs and all the legal costs and all these things, and compare that to the $15.95 a month for you to be able to start your online fitness company. So I wasn't sure if I was going to put this picture in, and I guess I left it in. At the end of the day, this is what matters to me. No amount of money, no amount of recognition, no amount of awards or honor can at all compare with these pictures. Because this is what has changed in my life. And guys, my husband working out has taken, since Gigi was born. So it's only been, Gigi turns 3 tomorrow. So it's only been 3.5 years since Cam has been working out with me. And it has drastically changed our marriage. This picture is saying, we joke because we say, all those couples will say, oh yeah, I go on a date weekly. We're like, yeah, we got you beat. We go on a date every day. And it's hot and sweaty. We might have a third wheel trainer on the TV, but Cam and I have grown deeper in our relationship and our marriage because we have this to work on together. And so this picture was a joke because it's 6:30 in the morning and all of our kids are up and we're like, they're totally crashing our date. And then this picture is of Scout watching her dad. My girls, I love Scooter, and he is seeing what a strong man who is taking care of his family looks like. But even more importantly, my girls are watching, and they're learning that it's strong, not skinny. They're learning the good values of how to honor themselves and to take care of themselves. And that has been one of the biggest benefits of becoming a coach, is the way that it has trickled down into my family. And then guys, coaches on this team, I can't tell you how much it makes me happy to see your family changing. I want to change the world one family at a time, and I've done it with mine, and I want to pay it forward to yours. And to continue to help moms in particular be able to understand that there's hope, that there is life, that life can be exciting and wonderful. And there is chaotic and messy times, but overall, it can be beautiful. And that's what the coaching to me is about. So what is the next thing I do? Andy said I didn't have enough pictures of her, so she asked me to put this picture in with her. You'll never fly if you don't take that first leap. You'll never know if you can succeed if you don't try. You will always fail if you never try. And when I think of failing, I think of quitting. And for me, I have set goals and I haven't reached them, but I have continued to grow into the type of person that is reaching goals, if that makes sense. If you set goals, you may or may not hit them. If you become the type of person that you want to be, you'll reach the goals that you were meant to reach. And so what can becoming a coach do for me? It can change your family. It can change the way you think. It can change your relationships. It can change your physical, your mental, your emotional, your financial situation. Who can you help? Do you know somebody? Maybe you've got the fitness side down and you know somebody who's struggling. Do you know somebody who could use a group? Who could use some help? Do you know somebody who has reached out to you maybe and said, hey, can you help me? Can you be my accountability partner? Do you know somebody who could use an encouraging, loving, supporting, kick trash, have fun type of group? Because that's who Team Force is. What are your goals and dreams? Time is going to pass. And if you don't make changes, things aren't going to happen circumstance change. They're not going to just randomly change. Do you have goals? Do you have dreams? If you don't, why not? I'm here to tell you that you should, you can, you deserve to have them. And if you do have them, what is it that's going to help you get there and get to those? Be it financial, be it relationship, be it spiritual, whatever it is, I promise you that there's something in Beachbody coaching that is going to help you get to those goals. So I'm going to stop the screen share and find out if there is any questions. I'm only I'm only 7 minutes over, and we didn't exactly start. Oh, perfect. Woohoo!